I remember standing on the balcony looking over the city of Denver, and I'm saying, after being up 2 or 3 days, and I said, man, it have to be something more to life than this. It have to be. I mean, I know a lot of people would wish they would have what I had, type of thing, but it was still a void, a blank that was there.
Just a
And
bad time.
yeah, I said, man. And sometimes, they say that, if you go to the top, the only way left to go was down.
Yeah.
And then down I went. Got caught up in the mix, ended up going to jail, went to prison.
How long?
The Judge Gilbert Alexander, gave, and Dale Tooley was my prosecutor.
Yeah.
And they gave me a 5 to 8 year prison sentence. And which, it was my first case. I'm a college degree, I'm an athlete and all of this, never been in trouble before, but yet it was just a matter of time, and tell you about that, I gave me a 5 to 8 years, and I took, while I was going through the time, the trial, before even they were going through the litigation and all that stuff, I took a plea bargain, and the plea bargain, and then everybody say always get a job and always do this, when you go for sitting in the car and all that. I took a extended lunch break from my job, to go down for sentencing, because I figured it was just gonna be, they're gonna give me my time and say you're gonna have a deferred sentence, or it's gonna be put you on probation or whatever. Man, I'm standing up there, I told them I'd be back. I took a extended lunch break. I'm standing up in the courtroom. My parents were there. And keep in mind, I always tried to keep my dark side away from their belief and their teaching. I didn't want to cause no embarrassment, no harm to come up on my folks. So they were there in the courthouse, the courtroom, standing there. Dale Tooley, was prosecutor. Judge Gilbert Alexander.
I knew Dale Tooley peripherally. He had a son who
Keith Tooley.
That was the younger one.
Yeah.
But he had an older son, older than Keith, named Pat.
Pat.
And Pat is he's a very prominent lawyer in Denver these days. And I spoke with him a year ago because at one time we were in the same scout troop.
Okay.
He was a patrol leader. I was a patrol leader, and we chatted and caught up. But
see, the paths that we crossed, back then, who was to know?
I didn't know Dale very well. I just met him.
Well, I didn't want to know him at the time either, but he was my prosecutor, and he was a Denver DA. And
so what happened in the sentencing?
So in the sentencing, the judge says, okay, because of this, I'm going to give you 5 to 8. 5 to 8. And I said, okay, all right. And I'm still waiting for, it's going to be deferred. It's going to be a probation. If you don't fulfill the this and that, you're going to do 5 and 8. And I said, okay, I got to get back to work. But that didn't never come. I got to get back. 5 to 8. Okay. Then he says that, okay, you are going to jail now. It was like a bubble, a balloon, a bubble that popped. Reality set in that, wait a minute, Judge, hold up. I got to get back to work. I'm on an extended lunch break. I got to go back. Still have my place and everything else. He said, no, you're going to jail now. You're going to be remanded in the custody of the sheriff to start to serve your time now. Now, can you imagine, Brett? Here I am, PK, college graduate, playing ball, the penthouse and all that. Now I'm going to prison, not just the jail, the prison.
Where did they take you?
They took me to Territorial. I did this time there. And the respect I have for Dale Tooley and Judge Gilbert Alexander, he took the time, and they took the time to talk to my folk. And Judge says, and along with Dale, he says that we normally don't get these kind of kids in here like this, like your son. But if we didn't hold true to what we say or felt and did, that we felt that eventually he was going to either kill somebody or be in jail for the rest of his life, or either he was going to be dead. That's what they told my mom and my dad. And so, and I thank God after, you look back on it that they did what they did. And all of this was still after I see, was in God's planning or preparing me for the work.